Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. Today we're going to make a salad. We're going to have a salad for the meal and some hot garlic bread. Now, while I'm making the salad, HEB has a pre-garlicked bread, which is great for a quick evening meal. Put it in the oven at 350 for approximately 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and it'll be nice and warm, and that'll just save for a quick, easy meal. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven, in the bag, and then we're gonna come over here. What we're gonna do is, I bought a bag of large cooked shrimp. Now you could use raw shrimp and saute them and cook them. You're gonna have to let them get cold anyway. So I've thawed these out. I'm going to drain them, and I will rinse them. That's my preference. Just give them, and I'm gonna actually leave the tails on. You can cut the tails off, but it's just my husband and I, and we certainly don't mind. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sprinkle them out on top of these paper towels and kind of pat them dry, because I don't want the water on it. The salad dressing won't adhere to the shrimp if it's too wet. And while these are kind of drying up a little bit, I kind of wanted to, I pre-washed my romaine, but I want to show you this. I couldn't tell you where to purchase this, but I'm sure you could get one on Amazon. I've had this for many, many years. And I take a head of romaine, I cut the bad parts off, and I chop my romaine. Then I take the chopped romaine, and I would put more than that in there. Give it a little rinse. Now this has been I washed it. I was just going to show you this for the sake of the video. And this is a salad spinner, and it makes your lettuce very dry, and then just centrifugal force will pull the water out of your lettuce. I do it a couple times just to make sure that it's nice and dry, because again, wet lettuce, wet food on your salad is not gonna, this salad dressing won't adhere to it. There we go. And there you have it, and it's nice and dry and clean. So to start this salad out, now this has already been washed and spun. But we're going to want about 2 cups of lettuce. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to make a very, very simple lime vinaigrette. Now, my mother tells me that if I roll the limes and pop them in the microwave for just a little second, you can get more juice out of them. While they've already been microwaved, and I'm going to try to get about 3 tablespoons of juice from these limes. To me, limes are harder to get juice from than lemons. I don't know why. But we need 3 tablespoons. So if you can pick you up one of these little gizmos, it's kind of helpful. Lime lemon squeezer. And it takes probably about two limes, 2 juices. I find when I'm buying my lemons and limes, I like my skin on my fruit, my citrus, to be kind of smooth. It seems to me that if it's smooth and a little bit thinner, there's more juice in it. And I think I taught that to my daughters a long time ago. We might just be able to get, I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay, let's see if that's about 3 tablespoons. I'm going to mix it up in here. No, I'm pretty sure it's not 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, oh, look at that. 3, and a tad. So 3 tablespoons. So we've got 3 tablespoons of lime juice, and we're going to put 3 tablespoons of a good salad olive oil. And this California has a very good, it's cold pressed. and that's important for, I think, for salads. So we're going to put 3 tablespoons of that, of the olive oil in. And it asks for 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. This is an 8, so I'm going to put 2 of those in. So I have 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and it says a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to actually just start with a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. I think cumin has a very strong taste, and I'm not too sure how my husband's going to like it. So, I mean, it's great. It's a spice, I guess, that most Tex-Mex food has in it, but we're going to start with a 1/2 teaspoon. And we'll give this a whisk. Simple, light vinaigrette. Now, to assemble this salad, I'm going to take the 2 cups of washed dried lettuce, and I thought this would be pretty on a platter instead of in a bowl. That way we could see all of the food that's on it. And then we're going to take our shrimp . Going to cart it over in my salad spinner and randomly place the shrimp on the salad. Now there's a lot of shrimp here. This is a main meal. And I am chuckling inside because Dina is videotaping this. Her least favorite food in the world is seafood. And I was speaking to her sister this morning on the phone, and we weren't too sure that she wouldn't videotape me from the backyard. Because normally when someone at the table orders seafood, she would politely like to get up and move herself to the other side of the table. So you see, this is a full plated, that's a lot of meat. Okay, now, I waited till now to, well, let's put the onion on first. So I'm going to take a red onion, and although Mr. Mark likes a lot of onion, I don't care for a lot of raw onion, but I'm just gonna put a few slices on for color and taste. And use a red onion because you're making color. You're making this appealing to the sight. And that's probably enough. Now, the star of the salad is an avocado. Now let me tell you about buying an avocado. When you purchase an avocado, get one that is a little tender to the touch, and if the where it's connected to the tree, I guess the core, I'm not sure, will pop out easy, it's usually ripe, ready to eat. If you get it too hard, of course you can't eat it. If you get it too soft, it's gonna have brown spots in it and it won't be any good. Oh, this is a nice one. And I'm just going to pull the seed out. Now I want my avocado sliced on it, so I'm going to scoop it out of the shell. Whoops. And I will arrange slices of avocado on top. If it'll sit on top of all that shrimp. Now, I do have another avocado here if you think you need it, but I think that should be fine. Now the dressing, you're going to drizzle it over the whole salad. The lime will keep your avocado from turning. Citrus keeps, because when avocado hits the air, it oxidizes and it'll turn black. Still tastes okay, but it's not very pretty. And then to top it off, I'm going to take a little bit of cilantro and give it just a quick rough chop just for garnish. Give it a little sprinkle. And the recipe actually does not call for them, but I thought this would be very pretty if we added a few tomatoes around the side. And H-E-B has a sweet, sweet tomato. They're called flavor bombs. Sweet. And they're great for salad. They're great for munching. And there you have it. Your shrimp avocado salad with lime vinaigrette. Thank you for joining us on Simply Country Cuisine. Please like and subscribe. And if you haven't a place of worship this Sunday, please join us at G.T. Leander Assembly of God, the church on the hill across from the post office. And remember to pray for those. Pray for those we love and pray for those that have wronged us. It's just as important to pray for them as it is for the ones that we care and love for. Thanks. Have a good week.